And we're back.
Two sleuths trying to get out of the Clockwork Orange.
Daniel,
Yes?
I'm not going to lie to the people watching the video.
Full transparency here.
Yeah, of course. I went to the Discord for the game. I did not get the solution, but I saw some other people were stuck on the same puzzle, and they got vaguely pointed in a direction that we hadn't considered.
Okay.
And I'm going to just lay the onus at our own feet. This is something we probably would have noticed if we hadn't taken a 4-day break between recording the last 2 episodes.
Okay.
But I'm going to hit you. Go to your telephone, okay? And you still got the messages written out there?
Yes.
Hey, Larky, I'm so glad you finally...
Decided to pick up the phone. I've been leaving.
You so many messages. Wait, I know you're still...
Angry, but don't hang up on me yet.
Know that before...
I really want you to. Sorry. I really want you to.
Know that before I left, I made you something to keep.
You company, I would have told you.
Earlier, but you never mind. Are you still...
There, question mark. You know your raven that went missing. The one...
You named KOL?
Are you... Oh, Ryan. Ryan Gary. Ryan Gary. Ryan Gary. Ryan Gary. Ryan Gary. Ryan Gary.
Yeah. It's singing, isn't it?
No. I haven't even put it in yet. But when we were combing through all of our different gold mines.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got something to
No,
say?
I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. All right. You know, cause here's I'll take the onus because when we were putting this together, I didn't, right there when you called it KOL, that's not a normal bird name, so I should have went right up here right away. And
well, but you didn't even know it was up there right away, you know?
Yeah.
It's my bad for sure. I knew the piece of information had to be on this side.
No,
I thought we were done with the phone puzzle, and I was like, man.
Here's the deal. When we win, it's a team loss. When we lose, it's a team loss. There's no you or me. It's the sleuths together. All right, so the bird is now awake, and it's... Uh-oh.
It's hitting you with some long shorts, right?
So, yeah. Okay. I'm going to give them to you, and then you vernacularize them, all right?
Okay.
So here's what it does. It either barks or barks with its eyes on.
Okay,
right.
so it's going to be... All right, so give me off when eyes are closed and on when eyes are open.
All right, so I'm going to give you bark or I'm going to give you eyes.
Okay, so eyes means eyes open.
Yeah, and in place of the eye, it's actual like a light.
Oh, okay.
So eye would be light on. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Bark, eye. Bark, eye. 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 Bark, bark. Eye. 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 Bark. That should be 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. Got it?
All right.
All right. Let's start hitting these lanterns.
I mean, out of all the puzzles, trying to figure out those 3 letters, that was probably the most obvious puzzle we've had. I mean,
yes. Apart from the one where apparently we just had to wait a second.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So start at the church.
Okay.
So the right side lamps we're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
It should be off, on, off.
Okay.
On, on.
Okay.
Off, on.
Okay.
And then you're at the bugle shop with 3 lamps left.
Mm-hmm.
On, off. Oh, I heard a little twinkle.
Let's go.
Yo. Okay. Thank you, Discord. Oh, but it's not over yet. There's a little, there's another puzzle happening.
Oh. Okay. What do you see, my friend?
I see, I see a message. I had a ladder I could click on, and it said, all those years in Switzerland made it possible for me to finally finish the clockwork.
Okay.
And then I can go up. Oh, I have narrative, I think. I double checked Lerke's clock. It ran exactly as it should. This is like the climax.
Is this the end?
I don't know. It didn't occur to me that a crack in the clock face would make a difference. Oh, I got a bunch of jars with numbers on them now.
Okay.
That maybe we'll need in the future. I had spent years collecting time for us, time that would be added to our lives. Yo, it's like a lot of jars. Instead, she disappeared into the clock. I still haven't found her. Oh, I opened a jar, and I have placed a blue light inside of it. And then... Don't tell me it's the end of the game, dude. I didn't have to build a way out. I hope you and your friend appreciate it.
What are you looking at right now?
You have lost 170 minutes of your life. Amelie added 170 minutes to hers.
What?
I'm back at the start of the game, Daniel.
So basically the game's BMing you saying, hey, thanks for your 171 minutes.
Do you have anything else going on yours?
Yeah, so I was just waiting for you to finish, and then I pulled the ladder down, and I got some words here. All right? My last memory of Lerke was the suspicious frown on her face. Next ladder. Slide it down, please. Okay. At first, she didn't want the clock. She said she was tired of my presence. Next ladder. Slide it down, please. I held it out to her anyways because I needed her to be with me. I got a bunch of numbies with jars on them. You open these?
Nah, I don't think you can.
Oh. Okay. Next ladder, slide it down. Excuse me, my ladder. Okay. I never told her that the time was stolen, only that the clock would let us be together forever. Are you kidding me? She closed her hand around the clock, and I never saw her again. And there's an empty jar I just opened. A blue light comes twinkling out back inside of it. 175. Scrolling up to a clock face. Set for 9:10. You beat the game. Such a shame to see all that time go to waste. What? You have lost 175 minutes of your life. Lerke would have added 175 minutes to hers. Whoa. The watch closes and you... So, please explain to me. Ryan?
I think there's two different things happening.
Okay.
One is on a story level. Amelie was like an artificer.
What's that mean?
You know, like they were making automatons, like Magic the Gathering style.
Okay.
And they made a device that steals time from other people and gives it to her and her sisters so they can live forever.
And when you say other people, who are you referring to?
I'm referring to you and me and the rest of the player base.
Okay.
You know, we as investigators in the game, but also as human beings outside of the game, we were taken into her scheme.
Okay.
And as a result, our time was stolen and given to them, I think. I don't know. Something along those lines.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's kind of an unsatisfying ending. How do you feel about it?
I feel like at first, like, the sting of the BM, I was like, what? And now as it take us a half step further? I kind of like that they kind of rub your face in it. Yeah, I've never had a game rub your face in it like this ever. Have you?
I don't think so. It's like Hotline Miami, where at the end of it, they're like, you know, You just played it because you enjoyed killing people, right? And you're like, I just wanted to get the achievements, dude. I didn't really think about it that hard.
But
It's just something about the game being like, hey, sorry you wasted your time. I get that that's like, I'm not offended. I'm just like, there might have been a more elegant way to describe it than that, I guess.
Well, I don't, and I think like being somewhat serious, I don't think that was their intention. I think they were trying to be clever, you know?
Yes, I agree.
But I mean,
I don't think they're like, we gotcha, losers. You wasted your time.
But then again,
but that is kind of how it was phrased. To be honest. So.
Well, I guess it's stolen, so something taken from us, but at the flip side, you know, is any time spent well enjoyed stolen or wasted? I don't know.
There you go.
I mean,
I will say about 40 minutes out of the 175 was me not realizing that there was the 3-letter name of the bird in the message. So I probably could have given them a little less.
I will say this though, that this game opened me up to a couple things. One, that you know, we put our heads together and 2 heads become 1. We did all right. You know, it was fun. And number 2, I'd be open to in previous history, I probably wouldn't have ventured into something like this, but due to the sleuth nature and bouncing ideas off, I think they did a pretty good job of it.
You know what? There's a few more games like this, and it can't be more than 3 or 4 months before Mathis goes to another convention. So we can always keep stuff like this in, as you would say, our back pocket.
Yeah, back pocket. What are your final closing thoughts on the game, Ryan Gary Letourneau?
Dude, $6 for 2 copies is pretty good.
So now I'm gonna ask again. Now let me have the non-Switzerland, just unabashed. You know, the camera's not rolling. What would you have improved upon or changed on this game?
Dude, I don't know. I actually think it was like pretty well done.
Yeah.
To be honest, I would give it like a solid 8. Maybe like a built-in. I don't know. It's hard because like, how can you do a built-in hint system in the game?
Yeah.
Because you don't know where the other person is at. It's kind of like, it's different from a point-and-click adventure standpoint. So, I mean, it's inelegant to have to go to the Discord and then be like, "Hey, I'm stuck on a puzzle with a bird." But, you know, maybe if you're better than I am, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, I find this oddly a little bit inspiring when you take a step back from like a game and programming and art standpoint. Like, I think they walked into this thing with like maybe a cube of sugar and a pinch of flour, and they put together a dozen cookies with just those 2 ingredients. That's kind of, you know, like only 2 people more or less worked on this, and I enjoyed it. I'm kind of with you. I'm right around that 8 mark, but I think that part of that 8 is being able to bounce ideas off and have fun in the process. Like if I was playing this by myself, it's a 1. You know, you know what I mean? Like, I know you can't play it by yourself, but to me, that's where a lot of the enjoyment came from as well.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But they made the tapestry and canvas to allow that to happen. So,
agreed. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, this is just like when I was playing Civilization 6. Is like a 20-hour campaign. Final video was like 6 minutes long. I clicked the next turn button, and it just played a cutscene that was like, "You won."
Well, I know this is one of the shorter videos on your channel ever, but it was a fun one, man. You know, it was did you pick this one, or I think we both picked it, right?
It was TikTok Steam store page for 2.
There you go. Right place, right time. TikTok in your back pocket. I enjoyed it, Ryan Gary. Thanks for playing with me, my dude.
Oh, then thank you for playing with me. Well, we hope you enjoyed the series. We'll be back with Mathis. I don't know what we're gonna play, dude. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. We
have like 48 hours before we have to worry about it. Yeah. Mathis hasn't dropped a message into the Discord in 10 days. I'm sure it'll all come together before Thursday morning. No big deal. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. You can check out the game for yourself on Steam. Maybe, you know, even though you've seen all the puzzles, you might be able to play it through with somebody who has it and give them a little bit of, you know, a little guidance when necessary. But for now, thanks for your support, and we'll see you next time.
Drop KOL in the comments. We know that you liked it. See ya.